Hello everyone and welcome to a Music Theory Minute. This is Floyd Richmond and today we're going to look at triad inversion. Triads consist of three notes as shown below. When the note naming the chord, C in this case, is the lowest note, the chord is in root position. The chord consists of two other members, the third, E, and the fifth, G. Any one of those notes may be played by the bass instrument, resulting in inverted triads. In the example below, the C chord is shown with the bass note playing each member of the chord, C, then E, then G. Each of these voicings of this chord produces a drastically different sound, so these are indicated in the chord symbols as shown below. Like with intervals, inverting a triad is just taking the lowest note up an octave. The popular music symbols are easy to understand. They just identify the chord used and the lowest note played. From this musical shorthand, the performers improvise their parts. The Roman numerals are more complex. Like the popular music system, the 1 of the Roman numeral identifies the chord used, in this case, the chord built on the first scale degree of the key of C. The Arabic numerals, which indicate inversions, are easy to memorize, and simply memorizing them is recommended. So, memorize. For chords with the root, the chord name, in the bass, there is no inversion symbol. For chords with the third above the root in the bass, the inversion symbol is 6. For chords with the fifth above the root in the bass, the inversion symbol is 6/4. I'm sure that there are many of you who want to know why. So, cool kids, read on. The Arabic numerals describe the intervals used to construct the inverted chords. Look at the first chord. There is a fifth and a third above the lowest note. The symbols 5/3 are used to indicate a root position chord, but root position chords are the most common, so the 5/3 is assumed if no inversion symbol is given. Look at the second chord. There is a sixth and a third above the lowest note. The symbols 6/3 are used to indicate this inversion, but over time it has come to be abbreviated with just a 6. Look at the third chord. There is a sixth and a fourth above the lowest note. These intervals give the 6 and the 4 used in the inversion symbol. The reason the Roman numeral inversion system developed in this way was that it was common for the keyboard player to be given the notes of the bass line, and even if they did not know the chords, they could just construct the intervals above that note and could create a suitable harmony using this musical shorthand. The system became widely used over centuries. Understanding it is essential to understanding much that is written about music. One specific advantage of this system is that accidentals could be used with these numbers to change the chord qualities, again, using only a knowledge of intervals and without being able to spell specific chords. For example, in a major key, the flat, uppercase Roman numeral 6, sharp, Arabic numeral 6, flat 5, 3, would spell a German augmented sixth chord, G plus 6. Even if one does not yet know it. Thank you for joining us today for a Music Theory Minute. Be sure to like and subscribe.